Hi, this is Glenda. I was watching a Stampin' Up lady do stamping in the round with a MISTI, and it got me inspired to revisit a couple of things I've had for a while. So the first thing I got out was my, what's it called, a stamping gear. I thought it was, and then suddenly I had a mental blank, which has been around for a while. I have no idea if you can still get them, but this is what it looks like, and lots of contraptions. And I wasn't very happy with the results I was getting, but the stamps for it worked really well for what I tried next, which was stamping with the hexagon in the MISTI. So these were my ones I did with stamp gear, and they were just off a fraction, and then this one was off a lot, so that's why it's cut off. Yeah, so that's why I moved on. And these are the results I was getting using the Stamping Gear stamps, but with the MISTI. So they're quite fun, they're quite geometric. The other thing that worked quite well was all my little stamps that I combined a while ago, and I got some of those out to do some little medallions, and these were just some random swirls I had, so that was good. It worked out well. And there's a couple more examples where I used a round doily style stamp, so little tiny stamp, but you get a big result. So I'll show you what happens. So this is, I have got my lights in the wrong place, hopefully you'll still be able to see. Right, this is a template you can download free from the My Sweet Petunia site, and I just printed it out and laminated it, or you can put clear contact on it or whatever you like, but it's a good idea to protect it, otherwise you'll be reprinting it all the time. And there is also another site called My Case Studies, which has some different shaped templates, and they're slightly different. There is also an octagon like this on that, plus they have squares and pentagons and things too. I haven't tried the other templates. I really like this one, and it does what I want. On the My Case Studies site, she also shows how to stamp a sentiment round a circle with this sort of method. Okay, so I'm going to take the stamp and line it up so that it's in the middle, hopefully, because I want the point to be at the point of my hexagon. I think that's pretty good. If you wanted it further out, you could have a bigger hole in the middle and pull it out further. The thing with this template is you're limited to a 5-inch square because of the size of the MISTI. But if you've got a bigger stamp press, then you could use a bigger hexagon. When this came out a couple of years ago, a lot of people didn't have a MISTI, and I think a lot more have got it now, and I think this technique's maybe overlooked a bit because I haven't seen it since that first example, so you know, I thought it was worth sharing. So I've put some repositionable tape on my piece of paper. This is 4x5, so if I put it, hopefully, you want to get your position pretty good to start with. And it's simply a case, make sure it's nice and snug in the corner. And the other thing with stamping gear, you get one go, and it does not line up again to give it a second go, whereas with the MISTI, if it was a bit pale, I was able to restamp it, which of course is one of the benefits of this tool. But you just rotate it each time, make sure it's back in the corner each time. we just work our way around the octagon. That one's a bit lighter than the others, so you get a new use for your stamps, because you can use swirls and flowers and little doily style ones, or anything you have to get a repeated round pattern. And one more. That's it. So it's a really great effect. It's a free tool to download, and I'll put a link to the download page in my Sweet Petunia, and also to the page in my case studies, and hopefully we can revive this a little. I noticed a lot of Stampin' Up! People with their new die set they've got are stamping round. Well, this simplifies it a bit, if it happens to line up with their dies, but anyway, that's what got me inspired. And so yeah, hopefully if you haven't seen it, it's something new and you can try it if you have a stamp press positioner like that. Thanks for watching.